Hello everyone, this is B. Uday Kumar, Assistant Professor of Physics, working in Dr. B.R.R. Government College at Cherla. As you already know, in our previous videos, we have started the chapter Digital Electronics, and in today's video, we will continue the topics of this chapter. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to deal the topics of one's complement method and two's complement method in binary subtraction. Okay, so these are the topics that we are going to deal today: one's complement method and two's complement method, which are very important for your board examinations. Okay, fine. So we just move on to the topics now. So what is binary subtraction? You already know. So that means by using the simple rules of the subtraction, you can subtract one binary number from the other. That we already have done in our previous videos. But in today's video, what we do is that we subtract a binary number from the another by using one's complement method. So this is what we are going to do, and we are also going to subtract a binary number from the other by using two's complement method also. So what is this one's complement method and what is this two's complement method, that we try to understand. So what is one's complement, that we try to understand. So anyway, the definition is written over here. So in any binary number, if we replace 0 by 1, so you know that a binary number consists only two digits. It can have only two digits, either 0 or 1, not other than that. So whatever the binary number that has been given to you, if you replace 0 of that binary number by 1 and 1 of that binary number by 0, we get the one's complement of that binary number. So this is what the one's complement of a binary number. So this method we are going to use to subtract a binary number from the other. For example, if I take any binary number, say 1 1, okay, 1 1 0, let us take this binary number. So if this is the binary number that has been given to you, its complement, one's complement will be, its one's complement will be from the definition that is mentioned here in this slide. We have to replace 0 by 1 and 1 by 0. Okay, so if you do so, you get its one's complement. So that means if I replace 1 by 0 and 0 by 1, so 1 is replaced by 0 and this one is also replaced by 0, and this 0 will be replaced by 1. So that means the one's complement of 1 1 0 will be 0 0 1. So this is what you have to understand. You just replace 1 by 0 and 0 by 1, and if you do so, you get the one's complement of that binary number. So please try to remember, it's very simple. So now we will use this one's complement method to subtract one binary number from the other. So how to do that? There is a proper steps that you have to follow, and those steps can be understood with the help of an example. So for your better understanding, I am taking an example here. Okay, so remember, these are the examples that I am taking, that I am going to take even for two's complement method. So that means I am taking the same examples of subtraction of one binary number from the other for one's complement method and also two's complement method, just for your understanding and just for your clarity. And the answer should be same if you subtract a binary number by using one's complement method and also two's complement method. Those things we are going to check now. So anyway, so I have taken an example of, so this is the example one that I am considering to subtract a binary number from the other. So what is given here? Subtract 1011 to the base 2 from 1101 to the base 2 by 1's complement method. So this is the problem that we are going to take, that we are going to solve to understand 1's complement method. Okay, so anyway, what do you have to subtract here? You have to subtract 1011 from 1101 to the base 2. So this is given. So what you have to do? You have to subtract 1011 to the base 2 from 1101 to the base 2. So that means 1101 to the base 2 minus 1011 to the base 2 you have to find. So this is the question mark. That means this is the answer that you want to find. So to find the answer of this binary subtraction, what you have to do is that you have to follow certain steps, and the step that includes is that the first one. So whatever the binary number that you are subtracting, okay, that you are subtracting, that means you are subtracting 1011 from 1101, right? So you are subtracting 1011. So you have to write the 1's complement of this one. So the binary number that is being subtracted is taken, and you have to write the 1's complement of that binary number that is getting subtracted. Okay, so that is done here. So this is our first step. Okay, so this is our first step, and just rounding it up. Okay, so this is the first step that you have to do. So that means you have to write the 1's complement of 1011, which is subtracting from 1101. Okay, so the 1's complement of 1011 will be, so how to write the 1's complement you already know. Okay, so 1011 to the base 2, so this I have taken here. Okay, and I am writing its 1's complement. Its 1's complement will be, you know that 1 has to be replaced by 0 and 0 has to be replaced by 1. So then if you do so, you get the 1's complement. So if you do so, what you get here? So 1 is replaced by 0, please check it out. Okay, and the next one, 0 is replaced with 1, and the next one, 1 is again replaced with 0, and the next one is, another one is also replaced with 0. So this is the ones. That means what do you get? You get 0 1 0 0 to the base 2. So this becomes the 1's complement of 1011. I am erasing everything. So this is my first step. Okay, so the binary number that is being subtracted is taken aside, and I have written its 1's complement. So the 1's complement of 1011 is coming out to be 0 1 0 0 to the base 2. So the first step is done. I am now coming to the second step. So this is the second step that you have to follow in 1's complement method. So actually you are subtracting 1011 from 1101, right? You are subtracting actually 1011 from 1101. By using the simple rules also you can do it, but we are doing it by 1's complement method, so that you try to understand. So in doing so, in the first step we have written the 1's complement of 1011, okay, which we got it as 0100. And the next step is what you have to do is that actually we were subtracting this from 1101. Now what you have to do is that you have to add the 1's complement of 1011 to 1101. So this is what you have to do. Okay, it's very simple, it's not at all difficult. You have to just follow these steps, right? Then okay, in our second step what you have to do? Actually you are subtracting from 1011 from 1101, right? So now you have to add the 1's complement of 1011 to 1101. So that is written over here in our second step. So 1101 is taken as it is, and actually we were subtracting 1011 from 1101, but what we are doing now? We are adding the 1's complement of 1011 to 1101. So what is the 1's complement of 1011? That is 0100, and that 0100 is being added to 1101. So that you have to understand. So this is our second step. So 1101 to the base 2 is added with the 1's complement of 1011, which actually you have to subtract. Okay, So 1101 to the base 2 is added to 1's complement of 1011. So if you add it, what do you get? So that we try to find it here. So you know simple addition, right? So how do you add two numbers? You know the simple rules of adding a binary number. So 1101 is written over here, and right below it we have written 0100. So you know that 1 plus 0 is 1. Is that clear? You know this. 1 plus 0 is 1. Let me take the arrow. 1 plus 0 is 1, and 0 plus 0 is 0, and 1 plus 1 is 1 0. You know that. So 1 becomes carry, which moves to the higher order column, and hence I have written 1 here and I have written 0 here. And 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 1 0. Out of 1 0, 1 acts as carry and moves to the higher order column. That means I have written 1 here, and I will write 0 right below this column, and this one is written over here. So that means if I add 1101 and 0100, you are getting 10001. 10001. I hope you remember these rules of adding binary numbers. Okay, I hope you remember it. So if you add 1 plus 1, what do you get? The result will be 0 with carry 1. Do you remember it? You know that 1 plus 1 is 1 0. Okay, where this 1 acts as carry and moves to the higher order column, and 0 is right below the column where you are adding the binary numbers. So I hope you remember this rule while adding the numbers. Similarly, here we have added two numbers. And we have got a particular number, a binary number. So this binary number consists 4 digits, and this binary number also consists 4 digits. Okay, so that means the maximum number of digits that we have in these two binary numbers, if you consider, is 4, right? We have 4 digits. Of course, here you can neglect this 0. If you neglect this 0, we can assume that the number of digits that we have in the second binary number is 3 only, but maximum number of digits that we can have within these two binary numbers is 4, right? Maximum. So in this we have 4 digits, and in this we have 3 digits, but maximum is 4. But though we have the maximum number of digits as 4 here, but in the answer we are getting the number of digits as 5. So please check it out, 10001. That means the answer consists a 5-digit binary number. Okay, a 5-digit binary number. So that means 1 digit is getting increased. So that means, what does that mean is that it shows that you are subtracting a lower value from higher value. So that is what you have to understand. You are subtracting a lower value from higher value, and hence the answer will be positive. So that that means you know that you can subtract a binary number from one binary number of one from the other, you know that, but the answer can be positive or negative. We already discussed it, right? So the answer will be positive if you get a carry here. Carry means an additional digit. So that means the maximum number of digits that we can have within these two binary number is 4, but in the answer we are getting 5 digits. So 5 digits means the leftmost digit acts as carry. Leftmost digit acts as carry, and hence I can write the answer as 0001 with carry 1. Similar to this one, if you add 1 plus 1 is 10, right? But out of this 10, answer will be 0, and 1 acts as carry. Similarly here also, if you add these two numbers, you are getting 10001. That means 0001 is your answer. You can write it here. So out of this 0001, 3 zeros and 1 is your answer. This is your answer with carry 1. So this is 1, right? So this is the additional digit that we are getting. It acts as a carry now. It carry 1. So that you have to understand here. I am erasing everything. So that means when you add 1101 and 0100, you are getting 10001. Out of this, 1 acts as carry, and 0001 is the actual answer that you are getting when you add these two binary numbers. So these are these two steps that we have followed. Okay, one is over. What is one? We have just written the ones complement of the binary number which is getting subtracted, and second one is what? We are adding the ones complement of the binary number with the binary number from which you actually have to subtract. So after adding based on the number of digits that we are getting here, we can say that whether the answer is positive or negative. If an additional digit is coming here, that means the answer will be positive. If not, the answer will be negative. Anyway, in this example the answer is positive. That means in this answer, that means whatever the answer that we are getting, I can write this as 0001 with carry 1. So this is what you have to understand. So now third step is what is that? So now that now you know that the answer is positive. I already told you. That means you are subtracting a smaller number. So that means it shows that this carry shows that this number is small and this number is big. So that is what you have to understand. That's it. Okay. If you are getting a carry here, means you are subtracting a smaller number from bigger number. So what does that mean? It means that here the answer will be positive. So that is what you have to understand. So two steps we have done it, right? Step 1 is completed, step 2 is completed. Now coming to the third step. So what you have to do here is that you have to just add these two. That's all. You have to just add these two. Whatever the answer that you are getting with carry 1, this answer and this carry has to be added. That is our third step. So that means 0001 and plus 1. If you add these two, what you get? 1 plus 1 is 10, and here you get 100. So this will be the answer of this problem. So that means if you subtract 1011 from 1101, what is the answer that you are going to get? You are going to get 0010. So this is the binary subtraction using ones complement method. I hope you remember these three steps that you need to follow in order to get the subtraction of one binary number from the another by using ones complement method. Okay, anyway, even in general we get the same answer. So please check it out. This is the answer that we get by using ones complement method. So answer is what? 1101 to the, here we have written 1101 to the base 2 minus 1011 to the base 2. How much are we getting? 0010 to the base 2. So this is the answer that we get by using ones complement method. Even by using the general method of following the rules of subtracting one binary number from the other, even by using the rules also we get the same answer. So that you can check here, 1101 minus, if you want to take, you can take this one, this is minus, okay, 1011. What do you get? You know that 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, 0 minus 1 is how much? So actually you are subtracting a bigger number from smaller, right? So then what you have to do? You have to borrow from the next higher order column. If you borrow, what do you get? 1 0 minus 1 will be 1. So that is what you have to understand. Since this 1 is borrowed by second column, here what will be left? The left value will be 0 here. So 0 minus 0 is 0 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So what do you get? So finally, if you subtract 1011 from 1101, how much are you getting? You are getting 0010. That is what we are getting here also, right? So that means by using ones complement method, we can subtract one binary number from the other. That you have to understand. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Let us just move on to our next example. So this is the second example where the answer will be negative. Okay, so I have taken two examples of getting positive answer and negative answer. So example 1 is the case in which you are subtracting a smaller binary number from bigger binary number, and hence the answer will be positive, and that example we have considered in example 1, but in case of example 2 the answer will be negative. That means you are subtracting a bigger value from the smaller value. So that example we will try to understand in this case. Anyway, in example 2, what is the problem that has been given here? So you have to subtract 110 to the base 2 from 1000 to the base 2 by ones complement method. So this is our example. Okay, you know that while using ones complement method, you have to follow certain steps. And what are the steps that you have to follow? So this is the question that has been given to us: 1000 to the base 2 minus 1100. By seeing this, you can say that this is a bigger binary number, and this is the smaller binary number. You know that if you want to see its values, you just go to the table that we have discussed in our previous videos of writing decimal number and binary number conversion in a single table. We have represented, right? So there you can go and check it, right? Anyway, so now coming to this one, what is the first step that we have to follow here? So the first step is that write ones complement of the binary number which is getting subtracted. Okay, so this is the binary number that is getting subtracted, and we are writing the ones complement of this binary number. Okay, so if you write it, so what do you get? You know that ones complement is nothing but replacing 1 by 0 and 0 by 1. So now 110 to the base 2, I can write it as 1 and 1 when they are replaced with zeros, you get 0 0, and 0 zeros when they are replaced, you get 1 1. Okay, so the ones complement of 1100 becomes 0 0 1 1 to the base 2. So this is what you have done. Okay, fine. So first step is over. Now coming to the second step, what you have to do after writing the ones complement of the binary number which is getting subtracted, that has to be added with this 1000. So its complement we have written now. We got 0 0 1 1, and this has to be added to 1000 now. So that is what we are doing. So now add 1000 to the base 2 with ones complement of 1100. So that means 0 0 1 1 and 1000 has to be added. And out of these two binary numbers, the maximum digits that a binary number can have is 4 now. So can you see this one? This binary number has 4 digits. And this binary number has 2 digits only, 1 1. These 0 zeros will have no value at all, and hence it has 4 digits and it has 2 digits. So the maximum numbers, maximum number of digits, these two binary numbers, consider any binary number. Out of these two binary numbers, the maximum digits that they can have is 4 here. Okay, and hence now check it out. When you add these two, you are adding 1000 and 0 0 1 1. When you add, you get 0 plus 1 is 1, and 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 0 is 0, and 1 plus 0 is 1. So that means 4 is the maximum digits that this binary number has. And even in the answer also, you are getting a binary number which consists a maximum number of 4 digits only. 4 digits only. So please check it out. It also has 4 digits. The answer is also has 4 digits, and out of these two, the maximum number of digits they have here is also 4 digits. And hence, since the answer is also having 4 digits, there is no carry here. If you have 4 digits, the left most digit will act as a carry, but here we have no 5th digit, and hence no carry. We have no carry. So what does it shows is that if there is no carry, it shows that the answer of this problem will be negative. The answer of this problem or example should be negative. If there is a carry here, that means here the answer will be positive. Since there is no carry here, we have written here. Please check it. Hence answer must be negative. Here the answer must be negative. Answer must be negative means what? It means that 1100 is bigger than 1000. So that is what you have to understand. Okay, that is what you have to understand. That's it. Is that fine? Okay. So now since there is no carry, answer must be negative. That's it. And to find the answer, now what you have to again do is that again you have to write the ones complement of 1011. Is that clear? Again you have to write the ones complement of 1011. Earlier what you were used to do, whatever the answer that you get, that you are adding with this one, right? Earlier case in our previous example. But here, since the answer is negative, here what you have to do is that you have to write the ones complement of 1011. So the complement of 1011 will be, again you have to write once again the ones complement will be 1 is replaced with 0, 0 is replaced with 1, 1 is replaced with 0, and 1 is replaced with 0. So 0 1 0 0, as I already told you just now, since there is no carry here, the answer must be negative, right? And since answer must be negative, you write minus sign here, that's it. So these are the steps that you follow. So there are 3 steps, right? Again, here also we have 3 steps. One is writing the complement, another one is adding, and third is what? From this answer you analyze it whether the answer is positive or negative. If it is positive, you will have a carry here, and if you have a carry, that carry is getting added with this answer that you used to get here. Okay, that we have seen in our previous example. But since there is no carry here, to find the answer, what you have to do, you have to write the ones complement of this number. If you write the ones complement, you get 01002 to the base 2, where minus shows that you are subtracting a bigger value from smaller value. That's it. Okay, even in general you can check here. Okay, if you check here 1000 minus 1100, so I can write its answer. How do I find it? So I have written its calculation here. You can see it, minus of, that means I can take minus common. If I take minus common, 1100 to the base 2 I can write at the beginning, and 1000 I can write at the ending. So now since it is bigger and it is smaller, now subtraction is easier. 1100 minus 1000 becomes 0100. Okay, but here there is a minus sign here, and hence I am writing that minus sign here. Okay, so if minus sign that means whatever the answer that I get here, I can write it down here. So that means 1000 minus 1100 will be equal to minus of 0100. Even by using the general rules of subtraction, you can find the answer. Otherwise, even by using ones complement method, you can find the answer. So this is ones complement method. Okay, and let us just move on to our next method, that is twos complement method. So like ones complement method, you can subtract a binary number from another by using twos complement method also. So what is this twos complement method? And that we try to understand here by taking the same example. But remember, this twos complement, if ones complement method is clear to you, this twos complement method will be easier to you, because this twos complement method also consists ones complement method. Okay, so anyway, just check it out. So what is twos complement method? You know that any binary number, in any binary number, if we replace 0 by 1 and 1 by 0, we get the ones complement of that binary number. So you know that, right? We already have done it. When 1 is replaced with 0 and 0 is replaced with 1, you get ones complement of that binary number, right? Okay, if we add 1 to the ones complement, remember, if we add 1 to the ones complement, then we get twos complement of that binary number. So this is twos complement method. So in twos complement method, remember, ones complement also you have to write it down. So first, if there is a binary number which is given to you, you have to write its ones complement, and whatever the binary number that you get after writing ones complement, to that ones complement, if you add 1, then you get twos complement method. So this is twos complement method. So to understand this twos complement method, again let us take the examples that we already have taken. So this was the first example, check it out, 1011 11012. So this is example 1, student. So let us have a look at it. This is 1011 1101. Okay, so the same example I am taking here, and what is the answer that we got here? 0010. Even here the answer must be 0010. Please check this out. Okay, where is the here it is 0010. So that you have to understand. Okay, anyway, how to find the answer of this example by using twos complement method, that we just check it out. Anyway, what is the problem given here? So you have to subtract 1011 from 1101, right? So that means 1101 to the base 2 minus 1011 to the base 2. This is the answer that we have to find. Okay, so now what are the steps that we have to follow? You already know this. Okay, so this is the first step. What is the first step? Whatever the binary number that actually we are subtracting, we have to write its ones complement. So this is the first step. So the ones complement of 1011 is nothing but 0100. So ones complement is over, right? Now what is twos complement method? To ones complement you have to add 1, so that is twos complement, right? So this is our second step now. So to ones complement, that means the twos complement of 1011. We are finding the twos complement of 1011. In our earlier topic, we found the ones complement of 1011, right? But here we are finding the twos complement of 1011. To find the twos complement of 1011, first you have to write the ones complement and then next add 1, right? So that is what we are doing. We have written ones complement and then next whatever the answer that you get, we got how much? 0100. This is the answer that you got, which is ones complement of 1011, right? So this 01 that means to this 0100 we are adding 1 here, so please check it. So this is 0100, that is what I got. And to find the twos complement you have to just add 1, so add 1. If you add, how much are you getting here? You are getting 0101 to the base 2. So this is the answer that you are getting. So now you have found the twos complement of you have found the twos complement of 1011. And what is that? This is 0101 to the base 2. Now what you have to do is that, now coming to the third step, add this twos complement to 1101. Okay, so if I do so, that means this is 1101 and you have to add this 1101 to this twos complement. So if I add that, what do I get? I get 1101 and 0101 is 1 plus 1 is 10, 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1 and 1 plus 1 is 10, where 1 acts as carry and 1 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1 and 1 plus 1 is again 10, and where this 1 acts as carry and that 1 is written over here. So since we are getting a carry here, you already know what is carry and how do we find it, right? So remember, this number has 4 digits, this number has 3 digits. Out of 4 and 3, which is maximum? 4 is maximum, right? But the total answer is getting a binary number of 5 digits. That means the leftmost acts as carry now. Okay, so this acts as carry, that means the answer must be positive, so that you try to understand. That means you are subtracting a smaller number from bigger number. If you subtract smaller number from bigger number, the answer must be positive, right? So that is, whether the answer is positive or negative, this carry will help us to disclose that. Okay, if you get carry here, the answer is positive. If you don't get it, the answer is negative. That's it. So since we are getting a carry here, so answer must be positive. And just forget about this carry now. Just remove that 1. If you remove that, what will be left in this answer? That will be 0010. So that will be the answer of this example that we have found by using twos complement method. That's it. Is that clear? Okay, right. So let us just the same answer even we got in case of ones complement method, that you can see here. This is ones complement method's answer, 0010, that we got, and this is twos complement method answer. So this is what you have to understand. That means actually it consists 4 steps. There you will have 3 steps, here you will have 4 steps. Okay, the 4th step is that you have to just forget about this carry. If you forget about this carry, the left digits will be the answer for our question. Okay, so that you just check it. So this will be the answer of this example. Anyway, let us just move on to our next example. way in which the answer will be negative. That means you will be subtracting a bigger number from smaller number. How do we find its answer? Let us check it. So what is our example here? Subtract 1100 from 1000 using 2's complement method. So that means this is given now, 1000 to the base 2 minus 1100 to the base 2. So I want to find its answer. To find it, we are using 2's complement method. So 2's complement method means what? The binary number which is getting subtracted. So this one, right? I have to find its 2's complement. To find its 2's complement, what we do? First we find the one's complement. So this is our first step. We find its one's complement. So once we find its one's complement, what it will be? The one's complement of 1100 to the base 2 will be 0011 to the base 2. So this is our answer. Okay, which includes the first step. Next one is that we are finding the 2's complement of 1100 also. So this is our second step. So how do we find the 2's complement? 2's complement means whatever you get in 1's complement, you have to just add 1 to it. Okay, that is done here. So please check it. So 0011 plus 1. So that means we are adding 1 to 0011. We are adding 1 to 0011. So that means we are adding 1 to 1's complement of 1100. If you do so, you get 2's complement. So just find its answer. What do you get? 1 plus 1 is 10, and 1 plus 1 is 10, and you get 1 here and you get 0 here. So you get 0100 here. So this is the answer that you get. So this is your 2's complement. This is your 2's complement. Of what? Of 1100. So now what you have to do? You have to add this 2's complement to 1000. Just do it. So if you do so, this is our third step. This is our third step. Now you have to add 1000 and 2's complement. So if you add, what do you get? 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, and 0 plus 1 is 1, and 1 plus 0 is 1. So that means you just observe these two digits. It has 4 digits. This binary number has 4 digits, and it has 3 digits. Out of this 4 and 3, which one is maximum? 4 is maximum. And even the answer is also a binary number which has 4 digits. So now since the answer is having 4 digits, this one, since the answer is having 4 digits, if it has 5 digits, the answer will be positive. Since the answer is having 4 digits only, there is no carry now. There is no carry, and hence since there is no carry, the answer must be negative. Okay, here the answer must be negative. Here the answer must be negative. So that means you are subtracting a bigger number from smaller number. So that you have to understand. Okay, so now third step is over. So now you know that the answer is negative. So that is fine. But I want to find what is its answer. What is its answer? To find its answer, since it is negative, again you have to write the 2's complement of the answer that you got here. So which is the fourth step now. Even there also we have done it. Even in case of 1's complement, if it was negative, if our answer is negative, if there was no carry, we used to write its 1's complement. Here what we have to do? We have to write 2's complement. That's it. So in fourth case, this is the answer that we have got at the end of third step. So now since the answer is negative, we have to write its 2's complement. We have to write its 2's complement. To write its 2's complement, what you do? First you have to write its 1's complement and then add 1, right? So that you have to do. So now 110 is the answer that we got at third step. So write its 1's complement first. And 1's complement is how much? 0011. This is 1's complement. And 2's complement is means what? You have to add 1 to 1's complement. That is what here we have done here, right? Check it out. So the 1's complement of 110 is 0011. Can you see this? Okay. And to get 2's complement, you have to add 1, right? To 1's complement, and we are adding 1 here. If you add 1 to this 1's complement, what do you get? 0 0 1 1 plus 0 0 0 1 is 1 plus 1 is 1 0, and then next 1 plus 1 is again 1 0, and this is 1 and this is 0 0 1 0 0. That is what the answer you get for the 2's complement of this 1 1 0 0, and this will be the answer of this question also. But remember, since we already know that it was not having any carry and the answer is negative, and hence we write just minus sign in front of the answer that you get here. So the final answer will be minus of 0 1 0 0. So that's it. Okay, so that you have to understand. Remember, the 1's complement method and 2's complement method, they are very important for your board examination. And for your better understanding, I have taken 2 examples where the first example gives the answer of positive, and the second example gives the answer of negative in both the methods. And moreover, I have taken the same examples too in both the methods. I hope it is clear. Remember, this carry plays an important role here in the third step. If you have carry, the answer will be positive, and if you don't have any carry, the answer will be negative. That is what you have to understand. So I hope it is clear. We will stop now and we will meet in our next video. Thank you once again.